So, hello everyone. For those of you who are watching, you're watching the 10th annual Collation of Muslim Women Awards happening in Kitchener live tonight, or this evening rather. Many individuals will be receiving awards for work they have done in the community, locally, and in the surrounding area. So I'm just giving you a little bit of a sneak peek, and then in a few minutes the award ceremony will be starting. An amazing event they do actually yearly. The event's supposed to be happening earlier this year in April, but obviously because of the corona situation, they've postponed it and they've decided to held it today. So we are going to have evening with some amazing people, some amazing recipients, and so it will be wise for you to kind of lock in if you have the time, so you can get to see how they do things, especially during this challenging time of the COVID situation.
Can you hear me? Yeah, finally.
So this setting is on.
So we have to start as I think most of people are in the way still, but we have to start because we have a very, very packed schedule for today. So Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon and welcome our respected guests and dignitaries. My name is Wissam Osman. During the last 8 years, I've been a volunteer, a member, a board member, and recently I'm a staff member. I'm always happy to be part of the event that celebrates the accomplishments of dedicated and passionate members of our community, and today I get the added pleasure of being your MC along with my colleague and friend, Ron. The work CMW does wouldn't be possible without your support. Thank you for being a part of our journey, and thank you for joining us here today to celebrate this important milestone.
Good afternoon and hello everyone. I am Gala. I am a board member of CMW and a proud recipient of CMW Women Who Inspire Award in the Community Service category. It is my absolute pleasure to be your MC this evening as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of CMW by honoring our dedicated members who have served the organization for 10 years and 5 years. As Wissam and I have the challenging task of moving a very packed agenda, we will try our best to keep our remarks as short as possible.
Before we formally begin our event today, let us acknowledge the land that we are occupying. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of the neutral Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee peoples. Family Center is situated on the Howdy Land Tract, the land promised to the 6 nations that includes 6 miles on each side of the Grand River. We recognize the land to express gratitude and appreciation to those whose territory we raised on, and to honor the indigenous people who have been living and working on the land since long ago. As settlers, we must continually seek to be self-reflective and work toward allyship by learning about the history of indigenous people in Canada and working to develop relationships with these communities. Let us take a moment to quietly reflect on what does this acknowledgement mean for us. Thank you.
Wow, it is so hard today to tell who's who in the audience with the mask on. Thank you for taking care and being a responsible citizen. We all hope we come out of this challenging situation soon. Just a quick reminder about the precautions for today. Please continue wearing your mask throughout the event. Maintain a distance of 2 meters at all times. I know it's hard, but you have to try. Avoid touching external surfaces. Wash and sanitize your hand as needed. You have individually packaged food boxes beside your chair. You are welcome to enjoy and eat it right now, or you can take it with you home. Please dispose the empty container into the waste bin before leave the hall. If during the event you want to take a washroom break, please use this door, the back door with the sign exit on. Washrooms are in the main hall that you just took to come to the gym.
Thank you for joining us this evening as we recognize and congratulate outstanding women who have dedicated countless hours and a lot of hard work with passion and commitment to build the coalition of Muslim women of Kitchener-Waterloo from the ground up, which is inspiring to all of us who are following their footsteps. You will get to know them as we proceed this evening, which is filled with inspiring words and some very delicious food from our 1001 shawarma. A big thank you goes to our title sponsor of the event, Kindred Credit Union. Soon you will be meeting them. I would also like to take this opportunity to share our sincere appreciation for all of our other sponsors, Dr. K. Ashraf Dentistry, Toyota Hefner, Shahida Omar from Remax, Continental Driving School, Goldwing, WLG, the Biha Halal, Toyota Motor Manufacturing Company, the museum, and our youngest sponsor, Uzair Mimon. Thank you to our table sponsors, Capacity Canada, City of Kitchener, Community Justice Initiatives, and Kitchener-Waterloo Multicultural Center.
Let us welcome some special guests that are here with us today. In addition to the Mayor of Kitchener, very wonderful. I hope I spelled it right. I pronounced it right. We are also honored to have the Regional Councillor Jim L., our friends and from Family and Children's Service of Waterloo Region, and the Community Justice Initiatives. We have Karen Spencer, the Executive Director of Family and Children's Service, and Jill McGetney, Service Coordinator of Community Justice Initiative. Also, let us thank our lovely Uzma. Where is Uzma? Okay. The CMW's Operation Coordinator for her tireless work to make this event happen. Big thanks to us.
I would also like to welcome Captain Brothers from Capacity Canada and Councillor at City of Waterloo, and also the Happy Connection with Capacity Canada. We also have one of our company members here, very dear and dear to us. We don't see her a lot. Thank you for being here today with us.
And of course, thank you for our Executive Director, Hosea. There's no words to thank Hosea for all her dedication for this, for our CMW.
Now, I would like to invite the Chair of Coalition Muslim Women, Azara Fawzia, for the opening remarks.
Thank you, Dua. Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of CMW Board and membership, Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of CMW Board and membership, I would like to welcome all of you at the 10th Anniversary Gala and CMW Women Who Inspire a Waterloo Region Awards Night. We are here today to celebrate some amazing Muslim women who are making change in Waterloo Region through advocacy, activism, dialogue, and bridge building. Dear friends, 10 years ago, a handful of passionate women had the vision of creating a just and harmonious community where the women like themselves can have opportunities to grow and lead. This small but dedicated group of women did not realize at that time that they were planting a seed that would soon grow into a strong tree with deep roots and growing branches. They started with 12 women, and today CMW has over 250 members and volunteers. They started with no money, but with a vision and passion, and today CMW's yearly budget is about 300 grants. They were all dedicated volunteers, and today CMW has 3 full-time staff and several part-time staff. These women inspired numerous other women in community members through their activism, creativity, and standard of professional excellence. They became the catalyst to address the issues of racism, Islamophobia, sexism, and xenophobia at interpersonal, systemic, and societal level. In return, their community warmly embraced them and supported and strengthened their collaborative voices as allies, partners, and collaborators. Tonight, we are humbled and honored to celebrate the CMW's 10th anniversary, surrounded by the love and support of the community. We extend our sincerest gratitude to our founding members who joined later, our volunteers, our funders, our sponsors, our allies, partners, and collaborators, and our champions and supporters. I wish I had time to thank all of you individually, but I'm told that I have only 3 minutes, and I need at least 15 minutes to take everyone's name, so I apologize about that. So thank you once again from the bottom of my heart for everyone who has stood with us, stood behind us, and stood on behalf of us over the past 10 years. I hope that you will continue to be part of our journey in the next 10 years and beyond, inshallah, as we work together to establish a just and equitable society. In the end, a very special thanks to our Executive Director, Fawzia Mazhar, Operations Coordinator, Uzma Bhutto, Together Against Islamophobia Coordinator, Sara Shafi, for tirelessly working and making these arrangements. These are very well thought arrangements, and thank you a lot for keeping us safe and making this event very memorable. Now I would like to invite Amy Zavitz from Kindred Credit Union to say a few welcoming words as our title sponsor for tonight. Welcome, Amy.
COVID things, a lot of things that we never tried before. I also would like to acknowledge the presence of Sharmini Pilar from Carla Center for Research, Learning, and Action, Pretoria University. Thank you for your partnership.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. I am just in awe at the attention to detail. I need to say that. Individual microphone covers and the seats all set up. So yeah, thank you for really with attention and care for our community so we could be here to celebrate together. My name is Amy Zavitz, and I'm the Community Engagement Specialist at Kindred Credit Union. Kindred Credit Union is cooperative banking that connects values and faith with finances, inspiring peaceful, just, and prosperous communities. We're really grateful for our partnership with the Coalition of Muslim Women, and we're really glad to be here to celebrate with you. 10 years is really exciting, and you've done so much in that time. I almost think that you've been here for decades longer than that. So congratulations for 10 years of community transformation and the way that you build communities around us. And congratulations to all of you award winners tonight. We're really excited to celebrate with you. So thanks for our first partnership.
Thank you. Very hard to talk with a mask on. Thank you, Gala, and thank you, Emmy, for your inspiring opening remarks. I would now like to invite Mayor of Kitchener, Barry Bergen-Rich, to bring greetings.
Well, wonderful. Thank you very much. And it is a real pleasure to be here with all of you, and not only to bring greetings on behalf of all of my colleagues at the City of Kitchener, but also to bring greetings from some of my colleagues from some of the other orders of government. We were in fact on a bi-weekly phone call that we had with the MPs and mayors earlier today, and I know a number of them weren't able to come, but I asked that I extend their greetings at this event as well. What an incredible accomplishment for the Coalition of Muslim Women to be celebrating the 10th anniversary, but more importantly, to be celebrating this anniversary and also the award winners at a really challenging time for all of us, for our community. And I too look around the room, look at the attention to detail. I mean, I am just in awe. In fact, I'm going to go back and we've done, I think, a really good job at the city, but I'm going to say to our guys, you really got to come and see what Fazia did at the Family Center. It's really amazing. But I really want to say what an important day it is, because it not only speaks of the important role that the Muslim community is playing within the broader region of Waterloo, but more importantly, the important role that Muslim women are playing as in a leadership role, not only within the Muslim community, but within the broader community. And this 10th anniversary, I think, is really a recognition of all that you have achieved, the leadership role that you play in our academic institutions, in our healthcare sector, in our education sector, in social services, and in so many different areas, business, and the list goes on and on. And so on behalf of all of us, let me really congratulate you, thank you, and I look forward to seeing this organization continue to grow and do wonderful things for many, many more years. And I do want to recognize Natasha, who's here from the city, and give her a wave. Sometimes it's hard to tell when we're behind masks who's here, so I just wanted to acknowledge her as well. So thank you, best wishes, and onwards and upwards to the 25th anniversary.
Thank you so much, Mary Verbandt, for the inspiring speech. This event could not have been possible without the generous support for our sponsor. We have Saeed Asif, the owner of Continental Driving School, present with us for this session. Thank you, Brother Asif, for your ongoing support to Coalition Muslim Women. I would like to invite you to the podium to say a few words, if you don't mind.
Assalamu alaikum and good afternoon. I'm really very happy today to be here as a sponsor of Coalition of Muslim Women of KW, and those who are getting awards today, congratulations to them, and God bless you everyone. Thank you so much.
Sorry, thank you for your patience while we're doing this process. Thank you so much, Mr. Bassett. We really appreciate your support, not only the financial support, but also you gave us your ultimate support also on not hating us by sharing your wife was here with us. Let's keep it here. So next, now is the time to hand our beautiful awards winners the beautiful awards for their amazing work that they did during the last 10 years. Thank you to the City of Waterloo for providing a grant for us to be able to recognize some of the most amazing CMW women with these beautiful awards. Dua and I are going to take a break now as we pass the floor to Gala to take you through the award ceremony. Emmy and Mr. Asif and Mayor Berbanich, if you can come to the front. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Ahmed Dua. Brother Asif here, you also need to come at the front. So I'm excited to start the award ceremony in a minute, but first let me remind all of us who are standing in the front to sanitize our hands between each contact. Sanitizer are on the table behind you. Yeah. Also, I wanted to extend my heartfelt thanks to all of our public representatives who have provided certificates for all of us award recipients. MP Badish Tucker, MP Raiseni, MP Kim Louise, MP Marwan Tabara, MP Catherine Pai, MPP Catherine Pai, Regional Chair Karen Redman, Kitchener Waterloo Mary Barry Verbenovich, Waterloo Mayor Dave Jaworski. Thank you to all of you. So now it is time to start our 10-year award recipient ceremony. And I will call them one by one, and they will come to the front and follow the instructions. So please give them warm welcome as they come to the front. So our first award recipient of today's ceremony is our dearest, respectable, and very well-deserved sister, Fawzia Mazhar. She is one of the CMW founding members, former chair, and first executive director. Please give her a very warm welcome. Fawzia Mazhar, born and raised in Pakistan, moved to Bahrain after her wedding and then immigrated to Canada 20 years ago. Fawzia has over 19 years of experience in leadership, management, in social service sector, and she has worked for several organizations in town before accepting the role of executive director of CMW. She holds a Master of Social Work degree and a postgraduate certificate in Leadership and Development from Wilfrid Laurier University. She also completed community leadership training by Leadership Waterloo Region. In 2010, Fawzia initiated and motivated other Muslim women with similar passion and mindset to start a group group that later emerged as a strong organization called Coalition of Muslim Women. Since CMW inception, Fawzia has provided consistent leadership by overseeing strategic planning, program service planning and coordination, financial planning and funds development, volunteer recruitment and engagement, outreach and alliance building. Fawzia is a visionary, futuristic, and has a big picture outlook with great attention to detail that you can see today. Her love, passion, hard work, and dedication for CMW is way higher than any of us. And she's the one who is always the first one coming to the events, making all arrangements, and the last one leaving from the building. It won't be a lie if I say that Fawzia is the backbone and strongest driving force behind all CMW achievements and programming. Fawzia embodies the qualities of professional excellence, hard work, dedication, leadership, social activism, and optimism. Fawzia has supported, mentored, and touched the lives of hundreds of individuals, including me, in this region. Fawzia, I am very blessed to have you in my life as my friend, mentor, and a person to look up to.
That's allowed.
Yeah. They're in each other's social circle. It's all good.
Thank you so much, Azada, for that beautiful introduction. I cannot tell you how honored I am on receiving this award, but even more honored to be in the company of so many amazing sisters. Not too many over here today, but we know how many women have been part of our CMW family, and unfortunately, we don't see many of them here, but I can't thank every one of you enough to do more than what you could offer. Busy with your own lives, settlement, your families, schools, still finding time to come and march and continue to march. Even when you were tired and exhausted, you still showed up after work, after making sure that the food was there on the table for the family. Without you, the coalition is nothing. Azada, you're part of that as well. And the learning has been mutual for all of us. We have learned from each other throughout this journey. We have inspired each other, and we have loved each other, and we have grown together. That's the most beautiful thing. None of us had any experience of doing anything that we just thought that we could do, and we just built experience as we undertook things. And that's been an amazing journey. And as Azada said, I can't thank enough the community that has surrounded us with all the love, support, welcoming, everything that helped us grow and blossom throughout this time. So thank you to the community. And of course, I have to thank my lovely husband. He's the one who's always calling me lovely wife. This is the first time I'm calling him my lovely husband. I know it's not a very good thing to call a man a lovely husband, but I'm going to return the favor anyway. Thank you for my lovely husband, for being on my side for such a long time. And my family as well. Thank you. So now I have to return the favor. I will see if I can do the same justice. I have to invite the next award recipient to the front, and that is none other than our chair, Gala Fazia. And I have the honor to introduce her to you. Ghazala has master's degree in political science from Pakistan and a second master's in social work from Wilfrid Laurier. She is a skilled physiotherapist practicing in KW and Guelph for over 10 years now. A founding member, Ghazala joined CMW from day one and has never rested since. From leading our first strategic planning process to steering the ship skillfully as the chair of the board when the organization was going through its most significant transformation, from setting up and taking down the events to designing and conducting internal and external event and program evaluation, from facilitating candid discussions among our members and volunteers to providing training on mental health and well-being, from cleaning to childminding to printing and photocopying, Ghazala's marks are everywhere. You will see her everywhere. She's a tremendous gift to CMW and a pillar that is always there to provide strength and support not only to the organization but everyone around her, including myself. In my most difficult times in life, I've had the blessing of being able to turn to Ghazala for advice, for support, and for some counseling sometimes. Ghazala has nurtured CMW through blood, sweat, and tears all along. Her passion, loyalty, and love for CMW are unparalleled. Thank you, Ghazala. We're lucky to have you.
Thank you, Fauziya, for lovely introduction. And believe me, we are not bragging each other. So that happened actually. We have these all recipient chronological order like that. So that's how it happened. So otherwise, we did not choose to introduce each other. But I'm very humbled to receive this 10-year service award today. Obviously, that was never ever our intention, and we never joined coalition for this purpose, but it's also good to be recognized for that. So thank you, coalition, for recognizing the work. Now I'm very pleased to call my dearest friend and CMW's Vice Chair, Huwaida Syed Ahmed, to receive her 10-year service award. Please give her a big round of applause. Originally from Sudan, Huwaida Syed Ahmed receives her bachelor degree in mathematical sciences from University of Khartoum. She is now a certified business analyst and works for one of the IT companies here in Waterloo region. Huwaida is one of the founding members of CMW. Currently, she is serving as the vice chair on our board. Huwaida was the first to suggest a small membership fee to support CMW activities. Happily became our first bookkeeper, served on CMW's first board, led our first structure committee, and oversaw CMW's first art project, Illuminate RSKW. She supported planning and execution of number of our events and programs, including A Day of Dialogue with Muslim Women, Unveil the Fun with Muslim Women, Taste of Ramadan, Iftars, Tea and Tales with Muslim Women, and Radiant Ladies Night Gala. Huwaida is very active in local Sudanese community, where she loves to organize events for youth and women. I truly admire for her kindness, patience, devotion, and strong faith. Right.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here in this such difficult time we are all going through. I don't know what to say about CMW. CMW is my second home. I can't believe it's been 10 years since we started doing this. It's growing. It's been amazing to be with such amazing women. I'm not lying if I said this is like the best thing happened to me in Canada, to be among those beautiful, dedicated, powerful women. I learned a lot from them. We've been through a lot. It wasn't easy, it wasn't quick, but it's turned to be so great. Thank you so much.
Congratulations and thanks, Huwaida, for all of your service. Next, I have the pleasure to introduce Nazneen Zaidi. Nazneen is not here with us tonight, this afternoon. She's also one of the founding members of the coalition. She was very actively involved in the planning and presentation of our historical Let Us Talk event, which was presented on April 26, 2010 at the Kitchener City Hall in response to QX Bill 94. Nazneen spoke at the event as a panel member. She participated in our first leadership training, Speak Up, Speak Out Sisters, in the fall of 2010. Nazneen was a member of the planning and coordination team for many of our annual events. Nazneen joined the board in 2015. She was the steering committee member of Muslim Women Employment Support Group. Nazneen is also very active in her mosque in Kitchener-Waterloo. As I said before, Nazneen was unable to attend today, but she has sent her congratulations and best wishes for all of the award recipients tonight. I know Nazneen is not here, but I would love all of us to thank her by putting our hands together for Nazneen. Thank you. So our next award recipient is Rehma Omar, and there must have been a reason that she's not here. We were expecting her to be here. She's also receiving an award in the next event. I will introduce her, and if she shows up and I'm introducing her, that would be the best thing to happen. If not, then we will wait and we will probably give her the award when she comes for the second event. Born in Ethiopia and raised in Saudi Arabia, Rehma Omar made her move to Canada in early 90s. While settling herself in her new home here in Waterloo, Rehma started to help the growing Somali community with their interpretation and advocacy needs at the schools and healthcare system. While serving her community, she also went back to school to get her high school diploma and later completed interpretation and translation certificate through Conestoga College. Rehma currently works as an interpreter and translator with KW Multicultural Center. Rehma is also one of our founding members, whose passion for standing up and speaking up led her to play a vital role in building CMW from grounds up. Rehma has passionately advocated for Muslim women causes, local and global, while supporting the organization through event planning, community mobilization, and fundraising. Rehma and CMW cannot be separated. She is a champion of CMW who can never stop talking about CMW, no matter where she is. Encouraging Muslim women and members of larger community alike to form associations with CMW. Rehma's artistic sense and her love for fun and social activities gave birth to the Radiant Ladies Night Gala, which has been one of our most popular events, bringing together 500 plus very diverse women to raise funds for CMW while dancing until they drop. Rehma engages and inspires those around her, including myself, to give off themselves generously while always remembering to find time for fun and enjoyment. We miss you, Rehma, here. I wish you were here right now.
Congratulations, Rahma. We really miss you here. Rahma and Nazneen both. They are both very dedicated members and volunteers for the Commission of Women. So now I'm going to introduce our lovely Sarah Shafiq. She is Sarah Shafiq come to the front. Please give her a warm welcome. She is Together Against Islamophobia project coordinator. Sarah joined CMW in 2010 after attending our first leadership training. Since Sarah has been an active, dedicated, and selfless member, volunteer, and champion of CMW. As many of us know, Sarah is a very passionate social activist. She found CMW's hate crime project as a natural fit for her activism. She has led CMW's response to hate crimes, Islamophobia, racism, sexism, and xenophobia. Since 2012, for a very long time as a volunteer, we are lucky to have her now as part of our staff team since 2019. Sarah is also engaged with a number of other causes, including Interfaith, Grand River, and Waterloo Region Crime Prevention Council. Sarah is humble, she's kind, and she's a very generous person. She's always ready to help and provide support to individuals and community causes. So you can count on Sarah if you need any help. Congratulations, Sarah.
Peace be upon you all. Shalom. Thank you so much for this kind and generous introduction. I've had the absolute pleasure to be a part of CMW's growth, to be a witness to the powerful and thoughtful leadership. What an honor. CMW has contributed to bridge building with the larger community, and I'm so proud to be a part of that effort. Bridge building is going on inside as well within the Muslim community, and CMW is a rare Muslim organization which is so inclusive. We have so many ethnicities and religious leanings and races and sects that are part of CMW, and I love it. I see the intentionality to include, and I really appreciate that. So maybe keep building bridges with the larger community, maybe keep building bridges within the Muslim community, and kudos to CMW to be doing that. Thank you so much.
So I don't know what to do now, because I have the task to introduce someone who needs no introduction. Right? Let's do it! Uzma! Uzma! Yay!
He's good with the words. I love it.
I don't know how to introduce Uzma. She needs no introduction. But I've prepared something. So Uzma Putro has a bachelor's in medicine and surgery from Pakistan and master's in public health from University of Waterloo. She's an active and engaged citizen, and the list of her community involvement is too long to be shared within a minute. Her community work made her receive a very well-deserved recognition in 2018 with the Leading Women Building Communities Award. Uzma joined CMW in the fall of 2010 and has been active ever since. She is currently our operations coordinator, and honestly speaking, I don't know how she can always have so much energy with so much dedication to do so much work with so much calm and so much love to spread. She cares for small details during the planning phase and demonstrates personal, individual care for everyone involved throughout the process. As a member and volunteer for CMW, Uzma's contributions include leading the planning and coordination of June events, CMW Women Who Inspire Awards, our annual art exhibits at the museum, and Radiant Ladies Night Gala. Uzma's zest for life brings so much joy, excitement, and energy to everyone around her. She spreads love, and she's loved fondly in return. Love you, Uzma.
Love you.
Hello. Mayor Berry, thank you so much. It's always an honor to see you, and today it's a wonderful thing to receive an award. And Brother Asif, thank you so much. 10 years and just 1 minute. That's not fair. Sarah, you just mentioned, or you just showed that the papers are okay. Because we both were working, so reading from the paper is acceptable. Thank you, CMW, for this recognition and honor. It's absolutely lovely, and I feel powerful that not only receiving the award makes you but the appreciation and standing in front of you makes you feel that you are doing something great. Thank you, Fazia, for being there. You are one of the inspirational women, as many of these said. Thank you for being a mentor, my boss. I have learned so many things from not only Fazia Gala, but all of the sisters that I have been working or in contact for the last 10 years. 10 years back, when I joined CMW, I was very scared. I was apprehensive. I had the fears. I was struggling with my heart and brain. When Fazia and Frank Pepper Channel, one of the founders, they approached me. They said, Isma, educated women like you should join. And I thought that no, this organization has the name Muslim. And the media, 10 or 20 years back, they have portrayed such a negative impact that I was scared. But today, I'm standing here after 10 years, telling you that CMW has been here as a powerful, strong rock. And in the next 10 years, it is going to be a mountain of passionate, determined, and ambitious women. So together, we are going to build a big mountain in 10 years. I also want to say thank you to my son, who is sitting there. My husband couldn't join because his father had the surgery, but my son has always been there for appreciation and pushing me. Mama, go make your friends, work hard. So thank you, Zed. I also want to say thanks to each and every female who came here on the stage before me, for inspiring me, for giving me the courage to dream and do more. And Fazia, I don't want to mention again that you are one of those ladies. Thank you so much. I truly believe that in the next many years, we will have more determined women who are passionate just like me. More women taking the stages, more women winning the awards, and more women taking over the world. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Mom. We are lucky to have you in Connection. You are such an asset for Connection. So now it's time to introduce 5-year recipient service award. The first recipient is Mariam Mathar. Please welcome Mariam Mathar. Mariam is originally from Pakistan and has been in Canada for over 20 years now. She has a BSc from Pakistan, a college diploma in office administration, app development, website development, and graphic designing from Canada. Mariam started volunteering for CMW in 2014 at our annual event at the Kitchener City Hall and became a member in 2016. Mariam developed and maintained CMW's website from 2017 to 2019. She has also given her time generously as an event support volunteer at various events. She uses her graphic designing skills to design CMW's events and program flyers, social media graphics, and other marketing and promotional material. The banner that you see today and this slideshow that has been running throughout the evening are designed by Mariam. Thank you, Mariam, for your dedicated support to CMW over 5 years, and congratulations on your 5-year service certificate.
She is my sister-in-law. We meeting every day. She's working free. She's doing everything free in my school.
Thank you for giving me this award, and it was lovely to work with all you guys and working at CMW and put some part on my side.
So, Maureen is a very humble person, and just one more introduction that I wanted to give, and she's August Mustard's youngest sister, and we are very lucky to have her. She's always there to support us.
Yeah, so she cannot say no, right? Little sister, big sister. Okay, so next I have the honor to introduce to you our one and only Safa Husseini. Safa has a BSc in Chemical Engineering and Master's in Health, Safety and Environment. She earned her Canadian Registered Safety Professional designation in Canada. She has more than 23 years of experience in engineering, safety and education in Middle East, especially in Saudi Arabia. She was the founder of almost like safety education in Saudi Arabia, especially for families and women and children. Safa got involved with CMW in 2015, almost as soon as she arrived in Canada, and became a member in 2016. She's been a table host for our 2016 annual event Tea and Tales with Muslim Women and Taste of Ramadan Iftars. Safa participated in Give 30 and Salam Scanner campaigns. She has attended all of our community consultations and has attended all of the leadership training programs. Safa also served as an interim board member in 2019. Safa has generously supported CMW through sponsorships and donations. Thank you, Safa, for all of your love and support for CMW. CMW is lucky to have such a great ambassador, contributor, and champion. Thank you, Safa.
Next, Myers. There we go.
I want to read something. So, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon all of you. I started volunteering in Saudi Arabia in 2008. Most precisely, I was the first volunteer in health and safety for families and females in the Eastern Province in Saudi Arabia. I started the Beach Safety Committee with the Ministry of Interior with cooperation with the border guards. And when I came to Canada in 2015, I was very nervous, I was very confused to lose my baby in Saudi Arabia, to lose my volunteering experience. I thought I thought that I'm losing something. How can I pay back? I don't know anything about Canada. I don't know anything how they are volunteering, how they practice volunteering, how to find a new community, a new family, how can I embrace the Canadian 2015, early in 2015, and as soon as I met her, she was like the most generous sister for me. She was the most generous support. She was very welcoming. I remember the first event I attended in 2015 with Fawzia, she introduced me to many of the community, public figures. Really, Fawzia, thank you. Thank you for everyone. I met Fawzia Gala at that event. I met Jumana, I met Wissam, Huwaida. Really, they created my first family in Canada, and from there I started to learn how to be strong, how to be powerful in such a community. They introduced me to many of the supporting resources, how to integrate, how to set up, and step by step I found myself and I found my career, and I started the life that I am very happy with in Canada now. So today, after 5 years, I feel very proud. I feel very happy for this opportunity and very fortunate to have and still have such a great family, such supporting Muslim coalition that inspired me and inspired other Muslim women to be themselves and find themselves if they can find that self. Thank you, Muslim coalition. Thank you, Fawzia. Thank you, Ghazala. Thank you, all the board members. Thank you, every single volunteer who helped me during my 5 years of being in Canada. And the most appreciation should go to my daughters. And they are not here today because of the COVID situation, but I have two very lovely daughters, Allah and Dua. Without their support, without their being there around me, to help me and to give me the time to work as a volunteer, I will never be able to do anything in Saudi Arabia or in here. Also, thank you to my two sons, Abdul Rahman and Ryan, for supporting me during every single event in Canada. I'm living here alone. My husband is still in Saudi Arabia, but I have 4 husbands supporting me. That doesn't mean that I should say thank you, very big thank you to my love, to my partner in this life, to my lovely Taysir Khan. He's my husband and he's my life. Thank you, Taysir. Thank you, everyone.
Now we are formally ending our service award ceremony. I once again thanks to SAPA for being with the coalition for 5 years and supporting coalition, and thanks to everyone who came here and to support us and to attend this ceremony. Now I will give back the podium to our MCs, Wissam and Dua, to formally wrap up the evening.
As the sound is getting ready, if I can ask all of the award recipients to please stay behind as everyone starts to leave. Our photographer really wants one group photo.
Thank you so much, Ghazala, and thank you to all of you for being here today to celebrate our 10th anniversary and to cheer for the amazing women who have contributed so generously toward the success of Coalition Muslim Women as an organization.
Congratulations again to the service award recipients. Dear guests, all good things always comes to an end. So now the time to close this event by thanking a number of individuals, businesses, and organizations who have made today's event a success.
Thank you, Mayor Derbandi, for your presence here today and for your ongoing support. Thank you to the Family and Children's Centers and the Family Center for the venue today and for the love and support that we have always been fortunate to receive from them. Thank you to the 1001 night shawarma for the delicious food and Antar for the dessert. Thank you to all of you and to all of our sponsors for their generous support. Special thanks goes to our title sponsor, Kindred Credit Union, for their most amazing support. Thank you so much.
And we shouldn't forget to thank our beautiful hosts tonight. They worked very hard. We do have fun. Thank you, Wisam. Thank you, Dua. So this is the end of this event. Thank you so much for your presence and celebration with us. Now is the time to leave. We were expecting 46 people. I think a lot of people didn't end up coming here, which has made the exit plan so much easier. Because we were thinking 46 people will have to make sure they exit in 5 minutes. So now you have a couple of minutes to kind of pack up the stuff that you have here and then start leaving. So we will be using these two doors to exit. As soon as you go out, we have a volunteer there who will show you where to go, and then you will exit from the door from the cafeteria, but the volunteer will be able to help. So the way we want you to exit is that people who are sitting at the back can use the back exit door, and then people who are here can start exiting from this door. Thank you again. Have a lovely evening, everyone.
All right, so for those of you who have been watching, this is the end of the first session of the award presentation presented by the CMW, that is the Coalition of Muslim Women. This is their 10th annual award celebration. So because of the COVID situation, they had to obviously do it in a different way. So they're doing it in different sessions. So what that means is that there will be more sessions going on. So this is the end of the first one. And then, you know, in a little bit, the other one will be starting. And so I personally like to thank you for watching. And please do share the page so that other people can be motivated and contribute to the community and so on. So thank you so much.